you must come across people, I know you must because you're even bigger in a smaller market. You're bigger, way bigger than I am in a smaller market. And I get all the time people approaching me saying, I want to get into real estate investing. How do I get started? So what do you recommend for somebody maybe like you who has a good job, but they really want to get out of the corporate world into building wealth income for themselves? What should their first couple steps be to get them on the path?
Great question. And I do get that a lot. And I always want to go back to what is it that they want in their lives. So real estate can be a lot of things to a lot of people, but what is it that you want? There's a lot of different ways to go about it. Do you want to replace income or do you want a retirement plan? And some people are okay staying in their job and they just want some additional sources of income. They want some additional investments that kind of interact like a 401k maybe, or behave like a 401k. So one day down the road, they'll have a big payday. Some people like me, I wanted to replace income, and replacing income with long-term rental properties alone takes a lot of properties. It's because the income from properties comes in drips and drabs, and the expenses come in big spurts. So
Chunks.
you have to have a lot of capital set back to account for those valleys because your peaks aren't very high.
Right.
So, but if you get enough properties, typically 25, 40 plus, you start to get the effect of like kind of the group effect of insurance. And so if you have enough income coming in, they kind of help smooth out those valleys that can be, $10,000, $20,000 to repair a property is very common after somebody moves out. So how do you account for that? That could be the next 10 years of cash flow. So you have enough other properties. So back to the original question, what do you want? Do you want to replace income? Okay, then you might look at being an investor and a landlord in what I just described. You need enough volume for it to make sense. Or you become a real estate entrepreneur where you flip houses, where you wholesale, where you get into the property management game, you become an agent. That's what I consider to be a real estate entrepreneur, and you're basically going to start up a new business. So you're walking up the quadrants from the cash flow game. You start off
Right.
as an employee, you're going to
Right.
become self-employed. You want to build a system, become a business owner to where the system makes money for you. And then as you make money in your business, you become an investor. Some people jump directly to the investor and just stay as an employee until they can afford to leave their job. Any of these paths are okay. Just know what your path is. Once you establish your path, then I can walk you down a path that makes sense for your situation.